What's up guys, Killa here, welcome back to another game on the Gwenology account. This time we're up against Ryze. Runes should be on screen now, and this game is the perfect representation of why Gwen is so good mid lane, especially against mages. So as you guys will see, we are up against a Ryze. He has Tear and Mana Flow Ban start, right? So just keep that in mind. He got his items and his runes specifically to have a influx of mana, because obviously he's Ryze. And with just a Doran's shield, we will be able to survive his entire mana bar and just get a free reset. So right now, we're just doing standard last hittings. One thing to note about mid lane is you are always going to be up against a range matchup. No matter what. Like, sometimes you'll get some Zeds, but it's very rare. So what you want to do on first wave is when the HP bars of the minions are getting low, that's when you walk up for last hitting. The reason being is because the enemy mid laner has to do the same exact thing. And that makes them take the choice of, do they want to damage you and deplete your HP a bit, or do they want to get the last hit? 9 out of 10 times, they want the last hit because they are mages. They require a massive amount of economy to get started. So they need to be really efficient at last hitting. And even if they do hit you, you have the Doran's shield to fall back on. Look at this. He's taken about 15% of his mana. I've taken about 15% of my health. And the Doran's shield is just going to keep ticking, and then we're up to 85, then we're back to 90, and then it's just very hard for Ryze to match our HP bar with his mana bar. Also, the wave's coming back into us. Very nice and safe thing for us to do, because we did a wave 2 crash. We were able to get the wave pushed in, ward enemy raptor camp, show that Vi is pathing towards the bot side of the map, and now my bot lane will play a little bit more conceding, I guess is a good word. They will know that she's down there and hopefully play a little bit further back. Be willing to sacrifice a few minions. That's what we hope to happen. But not every game you'll have AD carry players that want to do that, or supports. Just the life of solo queue. Again, we're at like 55-60% HP, Ryze is at 50% mana. He just cannot keep up with the Doran's shield. And if you guys aren't comfortable with this setup, just run Second Wind Overgrowth the first couple games you try this out, and your HP will be the same exact as mine, and their mana bar will probably even be lower. I was thinking about resetting here, but I was thinking to myself, why do that anyway? We're on a cannon wave. Ryze is losing mana way faster than I'm losing HP. I'm willing to just tank hits at this point because I know I have my potion. And the second we feel a little bit threatened, we're going to pop the potion. Unfortunately, my Corki and Blitz did not respect the Vi. They do find a Ashe kill though, so that's really nice. But again, just look. We're just content. We're kind of ignoring him. And he's out of mana now. So here's what we're going to do. We pushed the entire wave in. We're going to respect him now, back off, because we don't want him to cancel this recall. And he has the choice. Does he want to reset and burn his TP and we walk back for free? Or does he want to try to push the lane with no mana? And it's like, okay, the only correct option is reset and TP back as the Ryze, right? But you pan the camera, and Ryze is trying to clear this with 0 mana. Just look at this. I've never seen a Ryze try and do this. And this is high Emerald Elo. Like, this is the most confusing thing I've ever seen. And we are going to lose one last hit. But we still get the XP. So we are same XP, but we're just better off. And then for some reason, Ryze stays. It's like, what is this? We're going to chunk him a bit. Just make sure he can't walk up and safely last hit these. And I think, hey, maybe Vi's here. But if he walks up again, I'm just going to ult him so he has to flash. Auto attack, unfortunately, not going through. And -1. And then here I'm considering a dive, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we can 100% take this. Just build up the Q stacks, and Vi shows up. And when I'm right-clicking, I accidentally auto a minion. Vi burns flash. I try to do a little cheeky movement here. I honestly should have just stayed in the bush. She would have dashed past me, and I'm chilling at that point. Very bad for me. But again, it's still going to be okay because we are against a mage. Mages just can't play into Gwen consistently in the mid lane.
I can't give up. Not now, not ever.
So -2 melees there worth of XP and gold. Very unfortunate that we accidentally clicked on the Vi. But here we're just going to relax. Last hit these as best as I can. And as you see, Ryze is actually losing more minions than I did. He lost 3. And he's still not back, so he's going to lose even more. So we're still ahead in XP. Even though he got an assist worth of XP, it does not matter. Because we're just slowly building that XP lead. Ryze ended up helping on the dragon. So he did give up that, but he really doesn't need to in that situation. As well as my bot lane does not need to take this fight. Because they know Vi's down there, because Dragon was slain. And again, I ping Mia, because the Ryze is moving. I danger ping the Set. And as you can see, Set is just taking his sweet old time, not moving away, knowing the Ryze is coming up. Again, it's solo queue, it's gonna happen. All you can do is ping as much as you humanly can and pray that your teammates listen. But if you guys didn't notice there, Ryze ulted from river to top, so he has no way of getting back fast. He's burnt TP already. And he just burnt ult, so we get 2 plates. Now keep that in mind. Ryze lost an entire minion wave, right? That's about 120 gold. He lost 2 plates, that's another 150 gold, and he lost all the XP for the wave. So he actually lost out on that roam. So we're just slowly increasing this lead more and more and more. Here I'm trying to see if I can find fruits. Unfortunately, do not. Ashe hawk shots me, so that makes me visible. I'm gonna go for a small trade on this Ryze. And then I see Vi Janna, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, Corki, Blitz are coming back from base. They definitely see this play happening. I'm gonna bait them into my Lee, save enough time for Blitz Corki to come up, and Corki's AFK drinking coffee. I was not happy at this Corki, as you can tell. Because that play is a net loss for me, but my entire team profits from it, right? If Corki comes with Blitz, he gets double. He just gets a double. And unfortunately, we just don't want the kills. And then again, look at Blitz. He's setting these up. Like, ooh. Watching it back is making me mad. Because Blitz puts himself in danger and is just spoon-feeding this Corki. Corki thankfully picks up the kill that Blitz was trying to find for him, and then Lee gets the Ashe. Well, oh my god, so many unnecessary things happened just because Corki was like, ooh, let me drink my coffee. Okay, but back to the mid lane, you know, we're chill now. Okay. Small little trade there, just make it very hard for Ryze to walk up safely. Janna's gonna end up showing mid. Honestly, here I should have auto that. Just deny some vision. Here, again, I'm just trying to make it seem dangerous for Ryze to walk up. Unfortunately, he just gets all the minions before I can get to him. This is where I'd ignite him if I had it this game. Just cancel his reset. And then my bot lane does potentially go for the dive. It was a little too rambunctious, and the Blitz will fall. And the Corki will fall. But when things like these happen, you just need to mentally detach yourself from the game. It's like, we know that this Corki is just not gonna play for the team. He's focused on minions. And he's still down in CS somehow, even though the Ashe has been roaming to all these plays. But we're just mentally detaching ourselves from this game. We're realizing, okay, we can't really put our trust on the bot lane. We're just going to chillax. We're running full scaling runes. So if we can get this game later, then we are just going to win outright. And as you guys will see, we don't even really need that. Here our Blitz does a wonderful roam. I end up slowing them with my ults. We're gonna stall as long as we can. I'm gonna try to get away here with my Ghost, but Ryze has the flash for this. But again, I'm taking these net loss fights for me so my teammates can prosper. And I had a lot more faith in Corki not being there and Set being there instead. We know that Set doesn't watch the map from the previous Ryze gank he died to, but we know that if something's on his screen, he wants to box. And then Lee's gonna find the beautiful shutdown on this Ryze, put himself massively ahead. And then a little miscommunication from the Set and Lee there. Set just did not realize that Lee Sin needed an out with his ward hop. You guys will see that in chat, but... Oh, Corki. Corki. There, I'm just Wing there just so I don't get slowed or anything. It's a really bad W, honestly. Like, for 20 seconds I can't use my W now. It's like... very lazy W's of me there. Yeah, Lee Sin and Set make up pretty quick. But now Lee Sin just lets Set know, like, hey, look out for these ward hops, I need you. And Set's like, okay, my bad. I had so many interesting junglers while trying to get a game for you guys today. I can't pull them up on screen, but I have them on Twitter. But let's just say my junglers did not enjoy all the colors of the rainbow. So they typed a little freaky stuff to me. Hell, one even was saying that I was like peak D4 and told me to log on to main account to prove it. I log on to main account to prove it and refuses to accept my friend request. He made a funny meme on it on Twitter. So at least I got that out of that interesting interaction. But back to the game. Again, we're just chilling out farming. Now, once mages get their lost chapter item, or in this case, the Catalisk for Ryze, they don't have mana issues anymore. They just don't. So what you are aiming to do is either let them push the wave into your tower and last hit that way, or do what I just did there, where instead of letting them push it in, just walk up to the wave, and then the second they throw a aggressive spell there, just immediately press W. You have 4 seconds to clear the wave. That's 2 Q presses. You get 2 Q presses, and they either enter your circle and take a trade with you, or they let you do it, and you can go reset, you can go heal off fruits, you can go roam somewhere. And then here's another misplay from Ryze. So we saw Ryze TP towards the top lane, right? We see 4 people up there, Kayle, Janna, Vi, and that tells me, okay, I get free tower this game. We saw Ashe trying to rush the first tower gold, and thankfully, because we're Gwen, we got the attack speed buff. Our Lee Sin graciously gave us 5 Void Grubs to play with this game, so we just dunked that tower. And then I see the Ashe here. It's a little worrying seeing my Corki try to chase the skill, but thankfully, before Corki can walk into melee range Ashe, we find the kill ourselves, get the shutdown. And at this point, we can basically accelerate ourselves. So we have Cole. The plan this game was to just accelerate till 30 minutes. Just chill out, CS, handshake waves, because we beat level 16 Kayle. We can beat late game Ryze. It's just very hard because he is pretty mobile with the phase rush. But as you guys will see, they are just playing a little bit disrespectful. Vi had a 3-0 lead at the start of this game, and it's just depleting. Like, their leads are just slowly going away. Let's gonna get hit by the arrow there. Small little poke on the Kayle does not really matter because Kayle has W. We're going to end up snagging this away from the Corki because the regen just feels really nice on us, and having a slow on our autos is very, very nice if we end up playing the side lane against any of these characters like the Ryze, the Kayle. Here I'm looking for a nice little angle, and then Lee Sin lands an amazing kick flash on the Kayle, and that gives us a go button. Unfortunately, not finding the Vi as well, but she does force the flash. Or sorry, we do force the flash out on her. And that's Large Rod for us. And then the second the play ends, we are getting away from our team. Because again, we need to collect resources. We need to be greedy. We need to accelerate ourselves on this map so that we can carry this. And then here, we're just snagging a wave. And then we're going to reset. The reason we're not pushing one more wave, even though we need to push one more wave for it to crash into the tower, is because, one, it does not change our recall whatsoever. We are always just getting a Large Rod and going into a second this game because we feel very nice and good about this game state. And then the second was Kayle was on respawn timer. Everyone else was MIA on the map. That means that the only play is Dogpile Gwen. So we got to get out of there. Here my Corki Blitz are confirming the Scuttle Crab before the Dragon spawn. I'm thinking, okay, let's go down bot, handshake the waves. But Blitz gets caught out, and this is actually a very good play. Vi ults the Ashe even though... Or sorry, Vi ults the Corki even though she's out of everything, and because of that, we're just able to run them down. Like, Vi full combos Blitz and immediately thinks, okay, Corki Blitz are alone. Even though Gwen just recalled from bot. And that's just going to be a free teamfight win for us and a free dragon. And we already have enough for our next large run. But now that two people are off the map, I feel confident to walk up, because there's no reason that Kayle and Ryze are in bot lane in tandem with one another. They need to be accelerating themselves solo, and then we just see them both mid for some reason. So they're sharing resources, even though they're both champions that need economy, need levels. And I'm just gonna push one more wave. Reset again, because why? Ashe was respawning, Vi was respawning, and then they went Mia on the map. Now, we did have wards defending us on the jungle entry, but they can always loop around there. It's very unlikely, but we are not going to throw the lead that the enemy team gave us. We are going to take this lead and run with it. And then here, Vi is going to make a major misplay. Why is she even walking here? The second she Qs, that means, hey, she has nothing left, because why? She ulted the Corki when she had nothing left. And this is the Vi's downfall this entire game. She had a 3-0 lead, and just every single time she's wasting her resources and leaving herself with no option to escape. Now, granted, that is how Vi works, right? Like, you punch in, you ult someone, but when you're spreading your combo like she did on Blitz and Corki, it's never gonna work. And then, since she ulted the Corki last fight, she doesn't have ult for me, and she's just gone. And then look at that, we are so close to the death cap already. It's 19 minutes, soon to be 20. Our Gathering Storm is going to proc. We're just going to last hit 2 waves, and then we have decap. Like, this is a very beginner-friendly way to play Gwen, because you just kind of handshake the waves mid lane, right? There's no freezing, there's no, like, chess being played with the minion waves, right? Freeze can occur in the mid lane, but they're much easier to break because you are in the center point of the map. Your support can come help you, your jungler can come help you. If your jungler comes top and helps you, you guys lose dragon. If your support is top and helps you, your ADC is getting dove, and then they're gonna buy Siphon Souls and run it down mid. So you just can't get assistance in the top lane while you scale. But mid lane, you just take D-Shield and these very uninteractive runes, and you just chill out. You take the handshake with the enemy mage, and you let them get Lost Chapter. They let you get Nashers and just a Null Magic Mantle, and you can survive most of their stuff. Thankfully, Set blocking the arrow for us, because we were taking tower shots. If we got hit by that Ashe arrow, we were gone. And then since that fight went so well, we just guarantee the Baron. We see Ashe mid, and then I believe we saw Kayle nearing tier 2 bot. I could be wrong about that, but she was not there. Yep, tier 2 bot, tier 2 bot. And then look, every single reset we're having over 1200 gold. And this is just because we're playing waves properly. We are playing pretty uninteractive up until where the opponents gifted us a lead. Yeah, 10 Dark Seal stacks, 33 until cull completion. We just have so much economy on them that this game is over. And we did not do much. We just played ping pong, accidentally autoed by under enemy tower, reset, and was still ahead of Ryze because we played waves better. We didn't take coin flip roams. We just played for tower plates and towers.
Life would be easy.
Here Ryze is going to collect the top side. Ashe is going to defend mid. And then I want the tier 2 bot tower, but I want to hover mid because I feel like some action is about to occur. I know there's a ward like right there where my cursor is. So I'm just kind of waiting for the wave to get a bit closer because my only goal here is just destroy the tower. It's very low. Ryze is forced to flash, and since Ryze is just not respecting the fact that the tower is 2 HP, we go in on his team. I honestly should have thrown my needles towards the Ryze, but I wanted to get the double hit on the Kayle and the Janna to make it really hard for them to play this fight. And then my immediate thought was, okay, let's go get tier 2 bot, they're done fighting, and then I ping my camera over and Ryze still going for some reason. So this is just another free fight for us. They got their win, and they tried taking more. They were very greedy with this fight. They got the 1 kill on the blitz, and that's how they should have left it, but they kept chasing. So now they lose inhib for it. I'm going to take some minions there because I still want to try to get my cull completed. And then we're going to pivot bot. And then here, I want to try to get this tower. Unfortunately, Janna and Kayle show up. I felt confident there because Vi and Ryze were off map, stuck respawning in their base, but they sent 2 for me. Then here I'm just doing a little damage check. I just want to see how much damage I can output right now. This is going to land a beautiful hook. We are going to get the Kayle there. And then again, I'm just damage checking. Why not, right? Because once our ult's down, we kind of want to just get out of there. I said get out of there. Okay. Here I'm greeting for the tier 2. My team definitely has this without me. I do not remember greeting for this, but we did not need to do this. But then Ashe gets caught out, and we are just able to get this inhibitor. Now I remember. Yeah, the correct play here, reset, go pressure topside. But thankfully the enemy team misplayed and tried to hold their ground a little too close towards the set, and we were able to find the Ashe. And then here we want Shadow Flame, but this game's literally just over. We're resetting, getting 1 more item just to say we have 4 items at 25 minutes. TP back, and that is the game. There's nothing the enemy team can do in this situation. So here we're just going to dunk the towers. So much tower damage because we have so much economy on the enemy mid laner, and that will be the game. Lee Sin's going to do a beautiful kick, and then we're just going to find the Kayle with RW. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, sub, comment something about a bell. I'll leave you guys to the end game stats, and I'll see you later. Peace out.
Just like the good old times. Sweet, simple, and out of